What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. I really hope you're doing well. Thank you as ever for stopping by. My socials will be appearing at the bottom of the screen. And today, as you can clearly see on the screen, we're here to talk about the preview for our game against Portsmouth on Sunday. So tomorrow, down at Portsmouth, kicking off early. Whoever does early kickoffs on a Sunday needs shooting, but that's just by the by. So what I wanted to have a chat with you about is just the usual kind of previews, things to look out for, just some interesting information. So things like injuries for both teams, league table, Pompey's form, our form, head-to-heads, the top players, top scorers, have a quick look at Pompey's strengths and weaknesses, and then a little bit of a forecast for the match itself. So it's just some statistical data that comes out based off of the information that we kind of already know or kind of already sort of don't know, if you like. So let's have a quick look at the Leeds injuries currently. So as we know, Bamford's out till late March. We've got Woba, who's out till late June. We're never going to see him again in a shirt. So Joseph doubtful just with regards to his ankle and everything. So we'll just have to see how that one falls out. I've got a feeling that he should be absolutely fine. Obviously, Ampadu, who is out until mid-April with the knee injury. It was decided that surgery wasn't needed for that, so we know how that's moving. So hopefully it's to get him in so he can play some part towards the end of the season. Now, in stark contrast for Pompey, it's a lot different. You've got Callum Lang, who has a hamstring injury, out for the season. Shaughnessy is out till late April with a hamstring injury. Matthews has got an ankle injury, out for the season. Boa out for the season with a tendon injury. Jacob Farrell is injured, not back till early May. Jordan Williams is also injured with a muscle injury, late March 2025. Paddy Lane, knee injury, late March 2025. And Robert Atkinson, calf injury, and not expected back until late April. So they've got quite an extensive injury list there. The biggest miss being Callum Lang, obviously. So just a quick look at the table, obviously, because currently at the moment it still makes very, very good reading. So we are, as ever, sitting pretty in first, 76 points. Portsmouth, they've had a decent run so far over the last few games. They've kind of moved themselves up a little bit. So they are currently sitting 17th position. Form-wise, when you look at it overall, they've lost 1-1. Won and lost. We have won 4 and drawn 1. But when you actually look into sort of the form guide itself, so Portsmouth lost to Sheffield United away, beat Cardiff City 2-1, beat Oxford United 2-0, beat Queen's Park Rangers 2-0, and then lost 1-0 to Luton Town. Our form, Millwall, that was the cup, so that doesn't count. Beat Watford 4-0, beat Sunderland 2-1, beat Sheffield United 3-1, and then we had the, as some would say, the come-down-to-earth 1-1 draw with West Brom. And then looking in the head-to-head, and it's weird because it's obviously been quite a long time since we've played them, apart from the first game of this season. So for sort of like the last 5 league games, you have to go back to 2010. And it was a 3-3 draw, and then in 2011 it was a 2-2 draw. Then in 2011 again it was a 1-0 win to Leeds at home. And then in 2012 it was a 0-0 draw. And then obviously at the beginning of this season we had the 3-3 draw, which I still maintain we should have won had Aronson had his shooting boots on at the end. But head-to-head, I think it's 4 draws, 1 win for Leeds United overall. So looking at it, it's quite clearly going to be a stalemate. It won't be, but it should be interesting to see how that actually runs. Then when you look in terms of player ratings overall and where they're at and kind of what's going on. So you've got Firpo, James and Solomon all above 7s in terms of their ratings. And then you've got Potts, Bishop and Murphy, high 6s that they're into. Goals-wise, Lang's on 10, Murphy's on 6, Bishop on 5. Goals for us, you've got Perot on 15, James on 10, Aronson on 8. So that's 25, 33. So 32, 33, can't spell. And they've got 16, 21. So they've got 21 from their top 3 scorers. Assists-wise, Murphy, Potts and Lang, you've got 9, 4 and 2. And then for us, it's obviously James, Firpo, Solomon, 9, 8 and 7. So yeah, statistically wise, when you stack the players up and everything, we are above them. So statistically, we should be doing quite well, but we know that statistics and everything, as far as Leeds United are concerned, go out the window when you when you look into these things. And then just quickly, top scorers wise, and this is why I wanted to highlight this. Obviously, with Lang being out injured, FootMob rating wise, 6.86. His goals is 10. Expected goals 9.66. He's got 2 assists, 29 matches played, and then you've got Peru, 7.05, 15 goals, 6 assists. So there's a lot more there to Peru's game overall. 35 matches played overall. So yeah, it's a shame that Lang's not going to be playing. Strength-wise for Portsmouth, finishing scoring chances, attacking set pieces, creating scoring chances, and they're good in the aerial duels as well. Now, set piece-wise, they're weak at defending. They're weak at defending against attacks down the wing. They are weak at defending against long shots. That won't matter against us. We never take long shots. They are weak at defending against through ball attacks, which is actually good for us. Skillful players, well, we know Dan James, Peru, Brendan Aronson, Solomon, Ramazani, Nonto. We have skillful players in attack, very much so. They're not very good at protecting the lead. They seem to make a lot of mistakes. They don't keep possession of the ball very well, and they are weak at defending counter-attacks overall as well. So that's something that we are quite good at, is waiting for teams to try and spring us and then counter-attacking against them. So it sets it up for what should be a very, very good game overall, I think. So we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Like I said, these early kickoffs don't seem to do us very well overall. So hopefully we will get it together and hopefully bring back the 3 points. That's the interesting thing. So just a little thing that I wanted to put on. I've taken this off of whoscored.com. They like to give a bit of a forecast of things that are going to happen. So they're saying that we will score from a fast break situation. We'll score from a through ball. We'll score from individual skill. We'll score as a result of an opposition error. We'll be offside a lot. That's one of our weaknesses, is being caught offside a lot. Apparently, we're going to dominate possession. Portsmouth will dominate in the air. We will score from a wing play situation. Seems to make sense since Dan James is one of the leading assist makers in the league. Leeds will score a long shot. It's weird because we don't take a lot of long shots. And apparently, Portsmouth will be shown a high number of cards. That kind of maybe potentially stands to reason a little bit because of, from a skill point of view, the way that we're probably going to be playing the game. I'm looking forward to it. It's another good opportunity for us to, try and stretch a bit more of a lead out at the top, or to maintain where we actually are at this moment in time and just keep the pressure on everybody else. That's going to do it for this one. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. If you're new to the channel as well, if you could also subscribe. I'm on my way to hitting 2,000. We're getting closer and closer. We're about 280 subscribers away from that milestone. So for me, that would be phenomenal if we could reach that. I'd really, really appreciate that. And just also as well, thanks for all the love and support on the videos, the shorts and the TikToks as well over the last week or so. It's been really, really pleasing to see. So yeah, I really appreciate all of you. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.